Well, it's new tool day here at Rusty's Speed and Custom. Went and picked up something I've been wanting for a while from the good old Harbor Freight. So I'm gonna bust this thing open. Maybe we'll get to play with it a little bit today. I got a job coming up that I need to be able to make some parts for, so let's get it open, get it put together, and mess with it a little bit. Ta-da! Don't need those. I'm just kidding. I always read the instructions. I can't help it. If you can't tell by looking at it, it's a 36-inch metal press brake. Gonna help me with some sheet metal stuff I gotta do on my truck and on some customer stuff. So I'm gonna get this thing put together, and then once I get there, I'll show you what it looks like, and then we'll mess with it a little bit, see if I can figure out how to use it. Alright, well, I got it put together. Man, I know it's a Harbor Freight deal and it's cheap and whatever, but woo, that is not what you hope to see, but it'll be alright. I've been kind of playing with it. Let me see. I'm kind of just messing with some little scrap pieces. It'll do alright for what I need. One of the people I watch on here a lot is Puddin's Fab Shop, and he's got a couple videos on this thing where he modified it and made it work a little better, so I think I'm going to take some of his advice on some of the modifications. But I'm going to start messing with this thing and kind of show you guys what I'm trying to make. I got to make some patch panels for a truck I'm working on, so yeah, that's kind of it. Set you guys up and show you what I'm working on. Okay, kind of rearranged a little bit, cleaned up. So basically, what I need to do is I'm putting cab corners on a truck for a customer. This does not extend far enough to cover what needs to be fixed, so I need to try and recreate this shape the best I can. Obviously, I've never used this tool before. I'm not 100% sure it's going to work to get me the radius I need, but we're going to try it anyway and see what happens. So I got a piece of leftover scrap. I'm going to try and lay out some marks and see if I can even get close to this shape, and then we'll go from there. This is definitely not a how-to video. It's just me trying to figure out what the heck I'm trying to do here. Best I can figure. Just gonna take some rough measurements here. I guess we'll start with one, then go from there. I don't know. I don't know what I think. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this out. Okay, that should be our first bend. Looks like about 5/8. I don't really know if this is gonna work, obviously, but we're gonna give it a shot. Should be our second bend. Looks like about 1/2 inch. We'll add that to it. We're going to cut this thing up. And grab a straight edge. Probably could have wiped some of the dirt off this first, but you'll be alright. Off the edge. Of course, that's not going to work. Always safety first. So I went and put tennis shoes on because, you know, safer than sandals, I guess. Got our money's worth out of that one. Brought you guys over here so you kind of see what I'm trying to do. This is literally my first time using this, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. But I have to... I think I gotta start with the furthest in bend on this. And then work our way out. I think it's gonna be the way we gotta do it. So put it this way. Okay. We're gonna stop talking about it. Just try it. Okay. Don't know if that's in the right spot, but let's just try it. Yeah. It's definitely what you don't want to do. I overbent it. It's already off to a bad start. Maybe I can take some of that out of it. I beat on it a little bit. I think we're actually matching up. Not terrible. I'm going to try putting another bend in it. Move it down a little though. These lines have kind of become a suggestion, not really a exact measurement, because I already screwed up the first part. So basically need to go till this is flat. Let's try a little science on this. I've got one of these fancy digital angle finders, so maybe we can bring that to 0, and that'll hopefully give us the right angle. It relaxed a little bit, but let's see what it looks like. That's pretty close. I don't know about you, but I ain't mad at that. I did already tell this customer that I'm not super experienced at this, and he's okay with, for one, me trying to figure it out, and for two, it not being maybe as good as some people can do or some of you can do. But I'm very grateful that he gave me the opportunity to try it, because it's a skill that I've always wanted to have, and the more practice I get, the better I'll be at it. Hopefully, anyway. I think all we should do now, bend this almost 90. That one's not quite 90, so I don't want to go all the way there, but I think we can bend this back, and we should be pretty good. See. I'll do this here. Probably gonna run into that. Maybe I can put it here. Need to see if I can check this angle. That looks like it's right at 60 degrees, it looks like. So let's give that a shot. We'll see how it looks. One of the upgrades that's in Puddin Fab Shop video I referenced earlier is a thing for your foot. That's a great idea, because obviously I can't bolt this down, and trying to hold one side with my foot is not the easiest. There's 60-ish. Let's check that, see how it looks. This corner's also bent up a little bit. Let me straighten that. Alright, I did a little screwing around with this thing. This is a really rough fit up because it's going to have to change once I get it on the truck, obviously. But I just wanted to show you real quick. It's not perfect right there, but it's pretty darn close. Good enough that I can kind of massage it around and hammer it around when I go to put it together. I'm pretty happy with this. I've honestly did this. I figured I was going to have to throw at least one away just because I don't really know what I'm doing. But yeah, I think overall, I think that's a pretty usable piece right there. I'm really happy with how that came out. I know Harbor Freight Tools kind of get a bad name, but yeah, so far I'm pretty happy with it. I don't do a ton of this work, so if I can use it every once in a while, not have a ton of money in it, and make it work for me, I'd say it's a worthwhile purchase. I got a couple more panels I'm going to make. All of them are actually simpler than this one, which any logical person would have started with that. But I don't always do things that make sense. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm hoping to take some video of installing this. Obviously, it's not my truck, so we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, I think I'm going to end this video here. Eventually, I'll do another video on this thing. Well, maybe I'll video it, maybe I won't. I'm going to do some upgrades to it, make it a little better to use. And, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I'm going to end this here, and I don't know, get to work. Start working on something new. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe. See you on the next one.